Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. My name is Zach and I've been making nerdy content on YouTube for nearly 8 years now to encourage people to embrace and express what they are truly passionate about and share it with others. Happy Star Wars and Free Comic Book Day! The first Saturday of May every year, comic book stores from around the country are supplied with a variety of different comic books for people to take home free of charge. It is the perfect way for people to dive into franchises that they love without shelling out all the money to continually keep up with the source material, because collecting comic books can get very expensive. Today we're briefly going to look at 6 out of the many comic books that there were to choose from that you might have taken home or decided to leave at the store, and stick around for a special giveaway for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon that might spark your interest. If you're brand new to my channel, hello, it's great to see you. Feel free to click the subscribe button if you want to be notified of when I put out new videos, clicking that tiny little bell because, hey, notifications always broken and you want to make sure you're getting the content that you signed up for. But without further ado, let's dive into things because there is a lot of comic goodness to talk about. The first comic book you guys might be enjoying today is the 13th regeneration of Doctor Who. Jodie Whittaker's first televised season wrapped up a little while ago, which makes it really hard to wait for more adventures from the eccentric Doctor. The story features Team TARDIS embarking on a little bit of vacation fun on an alien planet until things horribly go awry, which is basically the synopsis of every episode, which actually puts Graham in a little bit of danger, and we didn't really see a whole lot of that in the show, so I'm glad that they were able to put that into these comic books. There's even a reader's guide pointing you toward more adventures in the Whovian comic gallery from Doctors 9 to 13, as well as 3 issues involving classic Doctors and 4 for multi-Doctor events. This offers a great way to reminisce over past Doctor regenerations that we've loved and helps bide our time over until HBO releases new episodes of the 13th Doctor. Next up is a combination of franchises that are apparently coined the Whedonverse, or at least they are in this book. Firefly and Buffy, combining sci-fi cowboys and vampire slayer into one easy read. The Firefly portion seems to be set in the time of the Battle of Serenity, but doesn't showcase the prominent characters that we're used to seeing on screen in the TV series and the movie. This is really clever since it highlights aspects of the battle that we don't really think about but are definitely still going on. And besides, it's not all about Mal. I can't say much for Buffy since I've never actually spent time investing into her character, but the comic book does interweave supernatural elements and everyday life to give you something that's relatable, but also something that is mysterious and mystical, and you just wish that you could be a part of it. With Detective Pikachu right around the corner, I don't know how I could have passed up this comic book for Pokemon I Choose You, especially since I went to see it in theaters with a couple of friends when it had an exclusive release last year. A neat thing about this is that it keeps true to the manga style of Japanese comic books. You're reading it right to left instead of left to right, as we're so used to in our Western culture, which requires a little bit of an adjustment in our mindset and how we read each page. If you don't get it right, you're gonna get lost. So best of luck to you guys if Pokemon I Choose You was one that you did pick up. When I did go to the theater last year to watch the movie, I got a special Ash's Hat Pikachu card with an exclusive code to plug into your Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon game to give you an Ash's Hat Pikachu in-game. I don't have the game myself, so I would love to give this code away to one of you guys by making sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and leaving a comment down below telling me what your favorite Pokemon game is and why, since there are a lot out there, especially with the release of Pokemon Go on the Switch. So I'd really like to start a conversation about this with you. And you might get a really cool Pikachu out of it, so where's the harm in that? The 4th comic book in this haul is one of those weird ones that isn't really talked about in mainstream media, a story called Malaika. I remember picking up last year's edition during Free Comic Book Day when I was home in Nova Scotia and really enjoying it, so I figured why not pick this one up. This is a historical fantasy epic which tells the tale of 15th century West African queen and military commander who struggles for power against the Ming Dynasty. This is sure to be a good read if you're into history or history being made epic by incorporating supernatural elements with dire consequences and an immense power struggle on a scale that we don't really see nowadays. And the last couple of comic books you guys might be enjoying from Free Comic Book Day 2019 are Spider-Man, yes, another one, and The Avengers with the Savage Avengers, who is a group I've never heard of. With Avengers Endgame having dropped in theaters last week and a bunch of people having already seen it, there are theories and whispers happening throughout the internet of what is next in the MCU. Will they capitalize on restarting X-Men now that they own Fox? Will they dive into the new Avengers or the young Avengers? With the success of movies like Deadpool, Wolverine, and Venom, it wouldn't surprise me that Savage Avengers, whoever they are, could actually do pretty nice in the box office. Everyone seems to love anti-heroes and vigilantes, and Savage Avengers sounds right up that alley. The Savage Avengers could have showed up in Endgame and cut the movie in half, because they don't sound like they take any nonsense from that big purple dude. Those are all the comic books I picked up at Free Comic Book Day 2019, but they are far from what was all available. I would love to hear down in the comments section what comic books you guys decided to pick up if you did partake in the day, and get a conversation going about the franchises that we love and things that I may know nothing about, but you guys are the experts in. If you guys do like this style of content and the video itself, please be sure to share it with your friends and family to help spread this message on the importance of embracing who we truly are, not who society wants us to be, and help grow relationships with people from around the world. If you want to take it a step further and help contribute to this community by bettering the content while gaining access to additional content you don't see here on YouTube, feel free to visit the link down in the description to my new Ko-Fi page. All of that money will go towards new camera equipment, lighting, possibly a background, anything and everything I can do to make things best for you guys. But until next time, don't be afraid or discouraged by others to embrace what you are truly passionate about, because you have no idea who in the world you can make an amazing connection with.